Hey everyone! Some of the more alert and awake of you may have noticed that I'm not, in fact, Mrs. Pierce any longer. There are some subtle differences, but I will endeavour to follow her example for the rest of your online maths lessons, which will now be delivered by me. Let's try that again. Which will now be delivered by me. Anyone? No? Okay, I guess that's my cue to get on with it then. Right, today, as our learning intention suggests, we'll be learning about angles. No, not the tribe who came to Britain from Germania around 500 AD, prior to the Saxons, and who the name England is derived from, Fabian. But thanks for the input. No, today we'll be learning about the angles we find in shapes. With that in mind then, let's have a look at our InFocus. What can you see? Make a note of all the information given to you in the image. So, we have 3 clocks showing 3 different times. In London, it's 3 o'clock. In New York, it's 11 o'clock. And in Frankfurt, it's 4 o'clock. With your parents, pets and partners, what can you say about the hour and the minute hands on the 3 clocks? I'd like you to pause the video and take 5 minutes to think and discuss it. Then make a note of your ideas. Okay, Anya, can you tell me one thing you came up with? Okay, Anya, yeah, they are telling us the time, that's true. Tori. Exactly, the lines do meet to make an angle, excellent. Anyone else? Theo? Well spotted, Theo. They all show different angles. So, here we are with, what are the names again? Ah, yeah, thanks, Erin. Here we have Ruby and Sam. They're saying that each of the clocks show different angles. An angle is formed when 2 straight lines meet at a point. It's important to remember that only straight lines form angles. Repeat it with me. An angle is formed when 2 straight lines meet at a point. Now, turn to your parents, pets and partners and pretend they are an alien from the planet Zog. Can you tell them exactly what an angle is? Partners, feel free to be as difficult as you like. Now it's your turn. You'll need to find 2 pencils for this task to represent your 2 straight lines. How many different angles can you make? Take 5 minutes to have a go. Now, look at these pairs of sticks. A, B, C, and D. Which of these pairs do not form angles? Turn to your partner and explain how you know. What makes an angle? Make a note of your explanations. Now I'd like you to have a go at question 4 independently. For A, you'll need to draw 2 lines to make an angle smaller than the one that Holly drew above. And for B, you'll need to draw 2 lines to make an angle larger than the one that Holly drew above. Okay, now I think you're ready to have a go at worksheet 1, making angles. Pause the video and have a go. There are 4 pages to get through today. When you're done, play the video again and we'll go through the answers together. Okay, here's the answers for question 1. Another question. How do we know that only these figures form angles? What's wrong with B, let's say? Lexi. Yeah, that's right. We do have two straight lines here, but they don't meet. And that's the same with question C. What's wrong with F then, Hamza? Exactly. Only one of the two lines is straight. The other is curved, so they don't form an angle. Well said. And here are your answers for question 2. Now, can anyone spot more than one angle on the last picture with the matchsticks? That's right, Abby. There's actually 4 angles here. I wonder if you can mark them all on now with your parents, pets and partners. Okay, and here's your answers for question 3. Once you've marked that, have another chat with your parents, pets and partners. Are there any other letters that you could have had? I found C and O, but I'm sure there are others. Now I know C and O don't have angles because they don't have two straight lines meeting at a point. And finally, question 4. Again, there's multiple ways you could have drawn this. Question 8 asks you to draw 2 lines to make an angle that is smaller than the figure drawn in question 4. And question B asked you to draw 2 lines to make an angle that was larger than the angle shown above. So, as long as your lines are straight and they meet at a point, one of them is smaller and one of them is larger, then you can give yourself a tick. When the question asks you to mark the angle, it means to show where the angle is, where those 2 lines meet, as they've done in the question. So if you haven't done that already, have a go, see if you can get it just like they've done in the question. Okay, well, it's been an absolute pleasure teaching you for something else. Maths is super exciting and I love teaching it. And I hope you enjoyed your lesson too. And I'll see you next time for more maths.